Maritimo, one of Australia's most iconic boat brands, headed by industry icon Bill Barry-Cotter. Two names synonymous with boating in Australia. But what about the name Ormond Britton? Well, he's actually the man responsible for selling the most Maritimos worldwide, and he's my guest today. Well, Ormond, you've sold plenty of Maritimos, but that's really just one aspect of what you do. Can you explain to us your various roles in the whole Maritimo picture?
Yeah, sometimes too many. So Maritimo Gold Coast here is the local facility at Hope Harbour, of which I'm dealer principal here. I've also got BMS over at Sanctuary Cove, dealer principal there. And then also alongside in the factory, I am looking after the Australasian sales as sales manager, working with some really good consultants throughout Australasia there. And then that's linked in with the initial R&D and our customer focus groups, help bringing what the customers want back into the factory design team and being that link between the factory and the customer to really start our new boats off in the right process along the way.
Maritimo build boats from 51 to 70 foot across a range of models. They've had phenomenal success both here and overseas. What would you put down this success to?
I think, look, along with that R&D where we've had the customers involved in the design of the boat, and that is really, really most important to us. We are building a boat for the buyer. We're not building something that we think the market might want. That's become really apparent, and that has been probably the cornerstone for all of that. And coming in along the back of that is obviously the there is a bit of help in there from the development from the race boat side of things.
Technology?
Yeah, technology's playing a big part in it. I mean, all manufacturers have access to the same technologies, but it's how you bring that through into the boat as well. It's all about carefree boating for them and trouble-free and maintenance-free to a degree.
Maritimo has an interesting marketing model here in Australia. Could you just tell us a little about how that works?
So back in November 2014, we rolled this new system out, and what happens is we've got a wonderful team of consultants out there Australasia-wide. They bring their clients through into the factory environment, whereby they, alongside myself and the factory, we actually give them the latest and the greatest information they've got here, and then we facilitate that with the help of the consultants through to a really well looked after sale, and the customer feels support throughout the whole process, back in their local town and back for their factory visits here, watching their boat being built.
So the customer's really dealing direct with yourself and the factory, and you essentially cut out the middleman.
Pretty well. That's it. It's given the customer fantastic value. They've got their support in their local town with their consultant, and they're dealing direct through the factory, and then they have just got the best of both worlds.
Well, we've talked a lot about new Maritimos, but of course brokerage is a large part of your business. Could you tell us how that all fits in?
It's come from nowhere. Many years ago, we would sell the odd boat here to help a local out with the boat, and that business has really grown now to being a very important part of my business. We've really grown that brokerage now, and we sell not just pre-owned Maritimos, it's any brand that you like, any size that you like. We've got the whole range there, and that's we've got a team of 4 guys over there, and it actually helps feed the new boat market with the brokerages, with the input from the people coming in for the brokerage. It's been a real big hit since we've moved it over to Sanctuary Cove. We can fit bigger boats in there now. There's more restaurants. It's just a real lifestyle. You can go and sit down there with the customers and have a nice meal.
Tell me now, where does the future lie?
The future's really rosy with A, with Maritimo, and B, with my 2 dealerships, BMS and Maritimo Gold Coast. There's a really good future plan with where Maritimo is heading in the future. That's got a very long-term sustainable plan in place already, which we're touching all those milestones as we're going. And alongside with Maritimo Gold Coast here selling more and more new boats, BMS over there with the brokerage and new Maritimos as well. It's just getting better and better every year.
Well, there you have it, folks. The next time you think Maritimo, think Ormond Britton. Or better still, visit the website at bmsgc.com.au. This is John Zammit. This is Shipmate TV.